29th of March 2024. Hello everybody. Albina Baklikova, Sergey Baklikov live. If yesterday we went all the way to the southeast, then today we went all the way to southwest from St. Petersburg. 115 kilometers southwest from St. Petersburg through the roads. It's 145 kilometers. We are in the town of Kingisepp, Leningrad region. But here we are only 23 kilometers from the town of Ivangorod. If you remember, once I was taking you there to Ivangorod fortress, which is located right on the bank of Narva River, and we saw how on the other bank of Narva River there is already Estonia. So yes, here I am not far from the Estonian border. So we are pretty much in the west of the Leningrad region. And let's get it started. The rain, it's raining in Kingisepp, but it's okay. The main thing, Albina has an umbrella, and this is the memorial to those fallen in the local conflicts. Mostly in Russia, that's mean the war in Afghanistan and the war in Chechen Republic. Susan Foster, Bridge and Tunnel Scooter Club, Silvana Hori, Kitty Bell 18. I say hello to everybody from Kingisepp. Everybody, hi from Kingisepp. Initially, here was the fortress, founded in 1387. So the official year of the foundation of Kingisepp, it's 1387, when here was just a fortress and some kind of outpost on the southeastern border of Novgorod land. Look, we are now in Leningrad region, what means St. Petersburg region, because you remember when Leningrad was renamed back to St. Petersburg. However, the region still called Leningrad region, but you can call it St. Petersburg region. Okay, back in those days in 14th century, in particular 1384, it was not Leningrad region. St. Petersburg do not even existed. St. Petersburg was founded only in 1703 on the swamps on the bank of Neva River, and the place where its confluence with the Gulf of Finland, which is a part of Baltic Sea. But this all was a Novgorod land, yes, with a capital, with the main city of Veliki Novgorod, where we were yesterday. Okay, and so in fact here was one of the outposts for one of the fortresses in order to defend the western border of Novgorod land from the attacks, invasions of the Swedes and Germans. And let me tell you that in fact in 1583, if I'm not mistaken, it was invaded by the Sweden. Then in 2 years after that returns. Then again in 1617 it was invaded with Sweden and returns back already forever to Russia in 1703. That was the time of so-called Northern War, the war between Sweden and Russia, which has lasted for 21 years, from 1700 to 1721. So in 1703, in fact, it is returned to the Russian Empire, and officially like was registered as the territory of Russia in 1721 according to that treaty. So not many people now walking because it's raining, even though it's 13 degrees Celsius today. 13 degrees Celsius, really warm, but raining. And it was so sunny when I started my drive here from St. Petersburg. It was even so hot in the car that I turned on the air conditioner. Okay, so this is like the center of Kingisepp. In the years of World War II, it was occupied with the Nazi army and liberated in 1944. So that's why, even though they have some historic buildings saved here, at least from the Russian Empire's times, however, the main look here is the Soviet look. The Soviet look. Mostly you see such a 1960s Khrushchev residential buildings, 1970s buildings, but some historic buildings too, including including this alley that goes through October streets. Hello, Stacy O'Shields. Yes, it's raining, but not a big deal to me. Not a big deal to me. The population of Kingisepp nowadays, it's 49,000 residents. It's interesting that in the 18th century, it was a big center for the glass production and textile production. Oh, look, the tables, chess. You don't even need to carry the chess boards with yourself, okay? So because the chess boards is already here. Actually, I guess you remember that almost everywhere we go, more or less, but we see a lot of public spaces. Yes, they call them public spaces. Общественные пространства, public spaces like this, with such a typical pedestrian tile. Look, pedestrian tile. Such a typical wooden urbanistic, yeah, they call them urbanistic benches, such a sometimes tables, also urbanistic, you see urbanistic trash bins like that. Yeah, this is how in fact the Russian federal program works. The programs for the creation of such a public spaces as a totally new ones, as the renovation and upgrading to modern look, those ones which existed. A lot of money invested into that, and as far as we can see, it works. Also, you see here they are working on planting the trees and the bushes and stuff like that. Also, something they are constructing there. Yes, Silvana Hore, public spaces are important. Yeah, today it would be an ideal day for driving, but I decided that I don't need much for driving. I mean, I don't need making too much of videos of me driving. Okay. Look, look, a lot of toys and a lot of fresh flowers, and I think this is where in Kingisepp recently they had the people's random memorial dedicated to the victims of 22nd of March Crocus City Hall terror attack, Crocus City Hall tragedy. Because look, so you see it's like the central alley here in Kingisepp, and we can see a lot of toys, because the kids were the kids died too. Flowers, candles, you see the candles. So I think this is where in Kingisepp here was like a people's memorial. Okay, people's memorial. Just people decided coming here and to show their sympathy, their solidarity with the victims of Crocus City Hall. You see, yes, you see 22nd 03 2024, and also Belgorod. It's also written Belgorod because let me tell you that besides Crocus City Hall, already for about a month, absolutely every single day, absolutely randomly, the town of Belgorod, which is located in only several kilometers from Russian-Ukrainian border, is getting bombed non-stop, like every day. Such a swings. You see the public spaces. Okay. Rest in peace, all the victims of Crocus City Hall terror attack. Also, let me tell you a funny story that I did the live stream of me sending the money, your money that you send in support of the victims of that tragedy. Altogether, we collected 100,000 rubles. It was a little bit less than that, but I also added my own money, also participated in the donation and made it exactly 100,000 rubles. And you remember I went to that cyber club in order to make the donation, but you know, I never knew that it's against the rules of YouTube to show the number of your credit cards. And for the reason that I made it so that, well, I tried not to show the full number of my cards, but it happened so that I show the full number of my cards. And about in a couple hours, my live stream was blocked, okay, due to like the opening of the personal data. Okay, I sent the appeal. I said that I don't mind, this is my cards and I'm not gonna use it again, I said, but they said no, it's against the rules. Okay, and they blocked that live stream. Anyway, I sent 100,000 rubles through the Red Cross. There was the criticism. There was the criticism of some people that I sent 100,000 rubles to the Red Cross because it's like the Red Cross in the United States, they said it's a corrupt organization, but I don't think that the Russian Red Cross pretty much affiliated with the American Red Cross. I even heard there is some like sanctions against the Russian Red Cross. It's the first thing. The second thing is that usually here people got to believe, got to trust to the Red Cross. And look, the transactions goes through Sberbank, the oldest and the largest bank in Russia. Okay, and so look, if not to trust to the Red Cross, then who to trust to? To unknown charity organization. If that would be not really much known charity organization, then people also could tell me that, hey, they are no names. They are no names. Okay, so who did you send the money to? Okay, and next thing, they are providing the transactions through Sberbank, and that makes all the transactions pretty clear. Okay, and look, let me tell you that the governments of Russia and the governments of Moscow, administration of Moscow, already paid the money to all the victims, to all those who died and those who wounded. And look, so I mean the government already spent their money, okay, already started spending the money, and they will make sure or the Red Cross like to use this money properly, okay. So this is a local mall, and Rostix after. So mall, it's a nice parking next to the mall here in Kingisepp and Rostix. This is, by the way, where we just now had a quick, I think, like late lunch. Rostix, we've got bites teriyaki. Yeah, bites in teriyaki sauce, okay. There seems like a watchtower of the fire department. You see, still the fire department there. Looks like a typical fire department of the beginning of 20th century, and it's still here, and look, still operates as the fire department. Yeah, those were the times. It's like, you remember the watchtower in Ufa wasn't the phones, and the fastest way to see the fire was when just the man was standing 24/7, watchman, and was watching if somewhere started the fire, and then was ringing the bell in order to get the fire brigade car to go and to kill that. Okay, I'm checking my map. I'm checking where I am. Okay, let's just keep walking straight forward. Октябрьская улица, October Street. Пытаюсь включить чат, а у меня не получается.
Чат?
No.
Какой чат?
Dudes, I'm trying to turn on the chat for all the subscribers, but the phone is wet and it is not reacting on my push. Нет. Hello Marsha, hello everybody. Enjoy the time. I know that traditionally you guys are probably wondering what people are doing here. And let me tell you that since 1963 here was built the mining plant, which is called phosphorides. So they are making the phosphorides powder here, or how to say, like a flour, which goes as the fertilizer. And this is a really big enterprise, which is since 1963 and still now the main enterprise in the city. So in fact, Kingisepp is what is in Russia called Mona town. Mona town. Mona because it's like Mona, it's like one single. It means that here mostly everything about one certain industry or even like one certain plant. Typical 1960s Khrushchev residential buildings block. The rain not only never stops, but getting even heavier. But that's okay. The Soviet classic VAZ 2107. Hello, Carlos. Natalia Хромеева. Hello, Vladimir Хромеев. Hello. Hello guys, hello everybody. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the time today in Kingisepp. Another absolutely new point on my map of Russia. I mean, the places that I'm visiting. And that's already like almost 120 cities and towns that I have visited on my channel. Whoa, it seems like it used to be Гостиный двор. Yeah, I read about it. I read that Kingisepp used to have Гостиный двор. Hello, Sophie Daniels. Нет. Нужно, чтобы вот эта кнопка изменить, как бы сработала. Как только она сработает, мне дай знать.
Надо притвориться?
Нет, там просто появится новое окно. Another little mall, Север Метрополь, the confectionery, and Красное и Белое, the largest chain of liquor stores. Это не важно. Она перегружается. Может, сейчас заработает. Вот, нажимай изменить. Мне кажется, сначала надо высушить.
Не, ну кнопка нажимается в любом случае.
Stacy O'Shields, thank you for the first super chats. Special respect to every one of you who appreciate exactly these kind of videos, the videos from smaller towns. Yep. Короче, yes, Bridge and Tunnel Scooter Club, 0.3%. Not 0.03, but 0.3. That's mean only 1 out of 300 of subscribers joined membership. Yeah, also special thanks to those who joined the membership, because when you join membership, you exactly supporting the road trips like this, because 100% of the revenue from membership goes for the road trips and nothing more than that. У меня и здесь не нажимается.
Где?
Уже. This is one of the supermarkets. Verny, one of the biggest chains of the supermarkets in Leningrad region. Not as big as Peterочка and Magnit, which is like Russian-wide, but kind of big here. Kingisepp. So I told you that it was founded in 3087, right? But it used to be called the fortress Yam, and then it was called Yamgorod and Yamburg. But it is renamed to Kingisepp in 1922, named after Victor Kingisepp, the revolutionary, one of an active participants of the revolution. Victor Kingisepp. In 1993 here was the referendum. People were questioned if they want the name of the city to be returned to its original name, Yamburg. But only 10% of the population voted for the renaming. Meanwhile, it's 6 o'clock in Leningrad region. Here is still the Moscow time. Looks like the construction of the new mall. Может быть. And this is Peterочka. Seems like kind of new neighborhoods. Only 4-story buildings faced with such a colorful ceramic and granite tile. Peterочка. A big supermarket. Usually Peterочka are small stores, but this one is big. And look, it's 6 o'clock and you see how many cars parked next to Peterочka. Yeah, this is to the question, where are the people in the Russian supermarkets? It's like every time I go to the Russian supermarkets in the morning and there's not much people, I receive these sarcastic questions like, where are the people? Nobody can afford to buy anything there. But I already did the video showing where are the people in the Russian supermarkets. Another mall. Seems like the construction of the business center. Hi, good fella. Podolsky, hello.
Ну, это вообще прибыльно.
Да, пробуй. Planeta, the planets. Where are those Russian squirrels? Yeah, Jacques Godbout. It's been a while we saw Jacques Godbout. Oh look, McDonald's. Standalone McDonald's. Of course, here called Вкусно и точка. Tasty, and that's it. Tasty and period. Rebus. This is another mall. Rebus. There's Burger King and Dodo Pizza, the largest chain of pizzerias in Russia. It's a Russian chain. Kari, shoes, sunlight. That's the jewelry. El Dorado, electronics. Kinopolis, the movie theater. Apteka, drugstore or pharmacy. The local guys. Как поживаете? Как поживаете? Я делаю стрим здесь, в Кингисеппе. Впервые приехал. Это стрим на YouTube. Ладно, пойду дальше. You see, I said, how are you living here? Like, how are you doing here? And they said, nice. You see, they are so positive. And look, this is paradox. This is paradox. In Russia, more distant you are from Moscow, less of youth who are not happy with their life, you can meet. This is paradox. А?
Не нажимает.
Это удивительно, да?
Мне кажется, какой-то на ютубе ты прыгнуть. Но в телефоне не может тупежа быть, потому что все работает, куда бы ни нажал, сенсор работает у тебя. Кнопка в ютубе не нажимается у тебя почему-то.
Угу.
Может, через студию?
Нет, там такого нету. You know what, guys? In fact, I'm now trying to turn the chat on for all the subscribers, but the button is not working.
Ну ладно, не парься, сегодня так.
Hello, Trisha, Michelle.
Будет плохо, если не ответить.
Не, ну интересно, не нажимается кнопка. Take Albina somewhere warm. Look, as I said, it's really warm today. Probably the warmest day since the beginning of 2024. If yesterday it was plus 11, plus 12, then today it's already plus 13. Jewelry store. Jewelry. Улыбка радуги. The smile of the rainbow. That's just a chemistry household, and it's called улыбка радуги, the smile of the rainbow, because in Russia the rainbow is just a rainbow. Look, Великолукский мясокомбинат, the Великие Луки meat plant, and here is nothing but just the meat. That's why you don't see much meat usually in a typical neighborhood stores, because you see we have such a stores where they sell meat only, much of meat directly from the meat processing plant. Swelling sausage, hello, yo yo yo, driving towards Reno. Nice, nice. Have a safe drive. Magnet. So you see, we're walking only 40 minutes slowly, but we already saw KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, Пятерочка, Верный, Магнит. Hi, that's Brown. That's Brown. Yo, yo, yo. Ну все, я сделал. Hello, Akash Roy. This is VTB Bank, located in this historic building. Yeah, and this street I see some of those historic buildings which survived World War II. Hello, Jacques Becker. Hi, Bob Rohrer. There we go. I wonder if you still can hear me well. If the microphone is not muffling yet. Hi, G. Michael Elkin. Another Peterочка, another pharmacy. We hear you fine. Nice. Because under such a rain, usually after some time, the sound begins muffling. To muffle. Highs hollow. (1940s). Early Stalinist residential building. Shawarma. Look, just like in St Petersburg, here in Kingisepp, not shawarma, but shawarma too. Shawarma. Oh, pub. Look, Guinness. Irish pub. Noise. Hamburg. Look. The historic picture of Hamburg. Whoa. Nice. Hi, Artyom Prudnikov. There's the railway terminal, but I won't go there. Actually, I was planning to go there, but today my walk going to be a little bit shortened. Another красное белое.
Вон, зайдите, запросите вообще. Покажи им, как это.
А нафига? Megaphone. That's what I use now. This live stream, in fact, is provided by Megaphone, one of top 3 mobile operators of Russia. Дом мебели, the house of the furniture. This street is called Karl Marx Avenue. And that's the car of the guys everybody hates. Because look, if you are dealing with these guys, that means you have a big problem with the loans. These are the federal court bailiffs. These guys are coming if you don't return your loans as much as your, how to say, creditor addressed to the court. The court admitted that you have to pay the money to your creditor, and then these guys are coming, in fact, to execute it. They are the executives, so they are like a physical executives. They are coming, they are looking for you. But first what they do is like sending the directions to all the banks to check out if they have the bank accounts on your name, and if you have any money there, then to block it. Or like to write off the money of your accounts in amount of your debt. So those who dealing with bailiffs, they hate them. Though in fact what bailiffs do is just like what they really have to do. I mean, it's not just bailiffs wants to come and to take your money off, but initially it's your fault. It is you decided to take a loan. It is your fault that you never been able to pay that in the right time. This is the boards of honor, the photographs of honored people of Kingisepp. Hello, Judith S. And I think this was the administration. Let me check it. Not really. It's not the administration. I already see the domes of Catherine Cathedral. the historic cathedral here in Kingisepp. This is the administration. Gina Skinner, hello. Nice. Now in this part you really feel like in the pre-revolutionary times. To the Soviet soldiers fallen in battles for the motherland, 1941, 1944. Yes, don't be surprised that here mentioned only 1944, because for Leningrad region the war was over in 1944, because the liberation of Leningrad region and in particular Kingisepp happened in 1944. Mostly the liberation of Leningrad and all the Leningrad region was over in January 1944. Peter the Great, the monument to Peter the Great. Yeah, this is pretty unusual, because usually next to the administrations like this, especially like Soviet-looking administrations, we always see Lenin. These girls are wide. I mean, they're walking wide. You saw how that guy was nervous. I decided to bypass them through the lawn. Okay, Catherine Cathedral, the main cathedral in Kingisepp. The traffic light seems like pretty long here. Okay, I got it. I got it why it's long. Because it's the all direction crosswalk. Still not sure how it's called in English language. I mean, when it's green for all pedestrians. And you can cross the streets any direction. And we're now going to the most historic place of Kingisepp, where was that fortress wall built in 1387. That's the local history museum, but in the end of 19th century here was the commercial college. Там это кто у нас? Okay, this is not a certain person, but more like a collective image of the Soviet soldiers. And exactly this is the monument to the Soviet partisans. And that's Luga River. Commercial college. Now here is the local history museum. And it turns to be that it's a great place for the local history museum because look, it's right here next to the foundation. The foundation of the fortress wall. There's the cross. This is it. A part of the historic fortress wall. Luga River. I remember I was taking you to the town of Luga, which is also located not far from here, relatively. The town of Luga on Luga River. Ладно, пошли. keep moving. Conditionally, not the best day today for a walk, but we can't control the weather, right? Museum. Again, walking along Catherine Cathedral. Beautiful. It's a really nice classicism. Gonna cross the road here. Что это у нас? To the heroes, partisans of World War II, the monument. Нет, а что? Нет. Bridge and tunnel, see you. Nice little park. I'm sure it's beautiful in the summer. I'm really waiting for the sunny days when everything will bloom. Come on, come on. A little pond. And this is seems still a part of that wall, the fortress wall. It used to go all along the embankment of Luga River. You see, you can say it's artificial. The southwestern outpost of Novgorod land. Очень аккуратно здесь. Очень аккуратно. Крутовато здесь. Oh, look, the Ritual Services Bureau. Ritual services, the memorials, and the fences. Abu Bakr, Abdullah, very quiet there, no car horns. Look, in Russia no car horns, even in a big cities. A historic building, but here now the shoe store. And now we return to where we have started. The beginning of Oktyabrskaya Street, October Street, and the monument to the soldiers fallen in local conflicts. Окей. Вау. И смотри, что. Это, наверное, too much drugs. Hey, you guys got too much drugs. Okay, now, after what I enjoy, I will do what you enjoy. In 5 minutes, join another live stream, me driving from Kingisepp to St Petersburg. See you. Albina Baklykova. Sergey Baklykov. Baklykov live. With love and peace from Kingisepp. Not the best weather, but I hope you enjoyed this walk. Got a complete imagination about Kingisepp, another small town in Leningrad region. We keep moving.